Assalamu alaikum. Ever felt like no matter how much you have, it's never enough? No matter how many things you collect, there's always that itch for more? Today, we're going to dive into a simple but powerful story that teaches us a lesson we all need to hear: contentment. And trust me, you'll never look at your life the same way again after this story. Are you ready? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we dive deep into stories that have the power to change our perspective. And today we're going to be talking about a dog. Yes, a dog. But not just any dog, a greedy one. So grab a snack, sit back, and let's unravel the story of the greedy dog and the surprising lesson about contentment. Once upon a time, in a peaceful little village, there lived a dog named Max. Max wasn't just any dog. He had everything a dog could ever want: a warm home, delicious meals, and most importantly, a loving family that cared for him. But there was one thing Max didn't have: contentment. One sunny afternoon, as Max was gnawing away at his favorite bone, he noticed something strange. His neighbor's dog, Buddy, had a much larger bone. It was so big that Max couldn't help wonder, why does Buddy get that? Why don't I have a bigger bone? Max didn't just want a bigger bone. He wanted that bone. The more he thought about it, the more he felt something growing inside him: envy. It wasn't just about the bone anymore. Max had crossed into the territory of I want more than I have. Sound familiar? At that moment, Max made a decision. He was going to find the biggest bone ever, the best bone there was. No more settling for what he had. Max's journey began. He searched high and low. From the farmer's barn to the neighbor's backyard, he found many bones, some big, some small, some just right. But none were the bone. He wasn't satisfied. No matter how much he had, it just wasn't enough. And each time he found one, he thought, this is the one, this is the biggest, the best. But as soon as he saw a bigger one in the distance, that first bone lost its appeal. The cycle continued. Max wasn't chasing bones anymore. He was chasing satisfaction. Now let's pause for a moment. How many of us are like Max? Maybe not with bones, but with things. We've all been there: the new phone, the latest gadget, the bigger house. But somehow we're always looking for the next upgrade, always thinking, once I get this, I'll finally be happy. But happiness doesn't come from what we chase. It comes from what we already have. Let that sink in. One day, as Max crossed a river, he saw the most amazing thing. There in the water was the reflection of a massive bone. It was huge, gleaming in the sunlight, the biggest bone he'd ever seen. His heart raced with excitement. Without a second thought, he dove into the water, trying to grab that bone. But as he opened his mouth to grab that reflection, something unexpected happened. He dropped the real bone. The bone that had been with him all along, the one that was just right for him. Max sat there for a while, thinking. He looked at the water and saw the reflection of the dog staring back at him. That dog wasn't any different from the one he had been all along: content, loved, and blessed with everything he needed. But Max had let greed cloud his judgment. The truth hit him. It wasn't the bone that mattered, but the contentment he had in the moment. The happiness was in the simple things, in the joy of enjoying what he already had, not chasing something bigger. In the end, it was about learning to be happy. We've all been Max at some point. We think that happiness is something we need to find, whether it's in a new job, a new car, or the latest trend. But the truth is, contentment comes from within. from appreciating what we already have, not from chasing endless desires. So, here's a question for you. What is it that you're chasing right now? Is it really something that will bring you true happiness, or is it just another bone in the water? Take a moment to reflect. What are the things you already have that bring you joy? If this story resonated with you, I want you to do something today. Take a break from the chase and just sit for a moment with what you already have. Appreciate it. That's where real happiness lies. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure to hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking stories. And hey, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what contentment means to you. Let's keep this conversation going. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the best things in life are the ones we already have. See you in the next video. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure to hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking stories.